A harmless man is not a good man. A good man is a very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control. Jordan Peterson. How accurate is this quote, especially in the context of the armed forces? With Putin invading Ukraine for the past 6 months, how dangerous is the Russian army? What is their total armed force? Are the rumors true that Russia could blow up the entire country of Ukraine in just under 10 minutes using their nuclear weapons? Watch till the end to find out the answers to all these questions. The Russian armed forces are the world's 5th largest military in terms of active duty personnel. Unlike most countries in the world, Russia imposes military mandates on the men of its country aged anywhere between 18 to 27. This results in the army not just having a young and energetic batch of warriors, but also in a reserve personnel of 20 million soldiers. Most countries don't even have a grand total of that many soldiers. And this is just Russia's backup. With a total of 3,059,000 military personnel, 14,000 active personnel, and 5,055,000 parliamentary personnel, the human resource of this army is simply incomparable. However, researchers from the R&D Corporation have observed that the Russian military might have a small issue with professionalization, which is key to any good military. Their branches cover the basics and consist of the ground forces, navy, and aerospace forces, as well as 3 independent arms of service, which include strategic rocket forces, airborne forces, and special operations forces. All these seem very regular, and the structure is similar to most military forces of the world. So what makes the Russian forces so destructive? The answer is simple: Putin. Jokes aside, the Russian armed forces are the home to the largest reserve of nuclear weapons in the world. The number is larger than the arsenal of the United States, which, as everyone knows, is ranked #1 in the list of best armed forces in the world. Nuclear weapons are the silent powerhouse of a country. They aren't actively used in war, especially in another nuclear power country, as the result is mass destruction. They serve more as a symbolic representation of the strength and an indication of the damage they could possibly cause. With currently 62-55 nuclear heads, even imagining going on a war with Putin is terrifying. In comparison, the USA has only 55-50 nuclear heads, and China has only 350. They also operate the 2nd largest fleet of ballistic missile submarines. Only the 3 superpowers, that is, China, USA, and Russian militaries operate these strategic bombers in the world. In 2021, Russia had the 5th highest military expenditure in the world at US $65.9 billion, partly for preparing for the war with Ukraine, and partly due to the pressure of fighting against NATO. According to the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, between 2005 to 2009 and 2010 to 2014, Russian exports of major weapons increased by 37%. Just the number of tanks the country owns is a great example for the above facts. Once again at #1, Russia has the highest number of tanks in the world. Tanks are the backbone of a country and are the most important war machinery for an army. With 2710 armored vehicle, 6540 self-propelled artillery, 4465 Taut artillery, and 3860 rocket projectors, the nation has over 13,000 tanks in total. 570 tanks out of these are advanced T-90 tanks, whereas 3,450 of them are T-80 tanks. Along with these, there are about 20-30 T-72 tanks, which are advanced 3rd-generation T-72B3 main battle tanks. Russia spent weaponry in service with Russia's army and fleet amounts to 71.2%, with serviceability of weapons at 99% as of 2021. Over 2309 tanks are currently in production and due to arrive in 2025. If all this wasn't enough to traumatize a country going on war with Russia, the country basically also has the capability to conduct military operations at any part of the world in an hour. It has military bases in northern Caucasia, Belarus, Armenia, Syria, Moldova, Tajikistan, and Vietnam. More than 30,000 Russian military personnel are in foreign lands. Circling back to whether Russia could potentially destroy Ukraine in under 10 minutes, theoretically yes. But that's something we all hope never happens. What do you think is going to happen next in the Ukraine-Russia war? Let us know in the comments down below, and we will see you very soon with another video.